The aim of my revolution is to reform the society and revive the true teachings of Islam. If you don't believe in any religion, at least be free-spirited and honest in your actions. I never revolted in vain, as a rebel or as a tyrant. Rather, I rose seeking reformation for the nation of Islam. On the day of Ashura, he addressed his companions, "Be patient, you noble ones. Death is only a bridge which takes you from misery and loss to the vast paradise and the eternal graces. O people, listen to my words and don't hasten to start a war, so that I clarify the reason behind my revolution." On the night of Ashura, he gathered his followers in his tent, put out the light and said, "Beware that I give you permission to leave this place. There is no obligation on you any more, and you can all leave. Preserving human dignity, death with dignity is better than a life of abasement. By God, I will never surrender to my enemies like a humiliated person, and never pledge allegiance to them like slaves. To me, death for the sake of what is right is nothing but happiness, and living under tyrants nothing but living in a hell. The most incapable person is the one who can't pray. The most generous person is the one who gives to those who do not expect his help. Try to compete with one another in good deeds and hurry to seize the opportunities and forget the good deeds that you haven't hastened to do. People are slaves of this world. Religion is just what they say. They use it as long as it provides them with their living. When they are tested, there remain only a few true religious ones. If you worship Allah the way he deserves to be worshipped, he will fulfill all your wishes and bless you much more than what you deserve. God will help the person who cares about other people's needs, both in this world and the hereafter. O Allah, what has gained the one who has not found you, and what has lost the one who has found you? Avoid oppressing the one who does not have any supporter against you other than the Almighty God. When Allah chooses to favor someone, makes him, her, the source of satisfying other people's needs. Beware, do not be among those who are concerned about the sins of others, or neglectful of their own sins. One who reveals your faults to you like a mirror is your true friend, and one who flatters you and covers up your faults is your enemy. Whoever seeks the satisfaction of people through disobedience of Allah, then Allah subjects him to people. Wisdom will not be gained unless through following the right path. Avoid doing things that would make you apologize, since a believer won't commit a wrong action that would make him, her, sorry. Say what you like to be said about you in the absence of your fellow believer. If you lead your actions through committing sins and disobeying Allah, your intentions won't be fulfilled and will be caught in what you fear most. Kindness elevates human beings, and faithfulness is the sign of decency. Extremism is like going down in a swamp and keeping company with abject and corrupt ones will bring evil and misery for you. Seeking knowledge will lead you toward wisdom and elevation. Visiting relatives and keeping in touch with them will bring you a longer and more substantial life. The most generous person is the one who forgives while in power. The best way of maintaining family ties is through visiting. The ones who have cut ties with you and haven't visited you for a while. Whoever helps her fellow in religion for the sake of Allah, He will compensate for him, her, and eliminate the hardships from her life also. Whoever relieves a believer's grief, Allah will free him, her of her pains and sufferings in this world and the other world. Only trust those who believe in Allah and are afraid of His questioning on the day of judgment. While on his way to Karbala, Imam Hussain has said, "I cannot have whoever owes a debt in my company." Prophet Muhammad PBUH and HP used to say, "Whoever dies while owing to other people, his or good deeds will be void in the hereafter." Gain people's praise with your efforts and successes, and do not expose yourself to people's blames through laziness and lethargy. Long and numerous experiences strengthens your mind. One of the signs of a scholar is criticizing his, her, own words and thoughts, and being aware of different viewpoints. Do not say something which would undermine your self-worth. Observe your physical health in your lifetime. Among the signs of ignorance is arguing with irrational people. Avoid doing what you might later be asked to apologize for it, because the believer does not harm and does not ask for an apology, while the hypocrite always harms and apologizes. People with good deeds are not scared of the consequences after death. Aware that the need of people to you is among the blessings of God to you. So do not scare away the needy people when they come to you as gods. Blessings will return and go elsewhere. Never show off your happiness in front of a person who is sad. Those who worship God for the hope of gaining, they're not real worshipers. They're merchants. Those who worship God out of fear of punishment, they're slaves. And those who worship God be grateful to their Creator. They are the free people, and their worship is a real one.